It was a quiet Tuesday morning when I moved into my new house in the Willow Glen community, a beautiful gated neighborhood wrapped in tall trees and silence. I'd bought the place in cash under a trust name, wanting to stay low profile while recovering from a difficult federal case. My neighbors didn't know much about me, and I liked it that way. I was just a tired woman with 2 young kids and a habit of watering my roses at 7 a.m. sharp. I didn't attend HOA meetings. I didn't introduce myself at barbecues. I kept to myself, and that, apparently, was my first mistake. From the beginning, I felt watched. It started with harmless letters from the HOA, warnings about my grass being a 1/4 inch too long, or my trash bins being placed an hour too early. Then came the door knocks. A woman named Cheryl, the HOA president, always with sunglasses, too big for her face, and a clipboard like it gave her power. "We noticed your children aren't enrolled in the community school," she said one day, her tone sugar-coated with suspicion. "We just want what's best for them." I smiled politely. "They're homeschooled," I replied. Her lips tightened, and she walked off without another word. That night, my security camera caught her standing on my lawn for 10 minutes, just staring at my front door. Weeks passed, and the notes grew more aggressive. One morning, I woke up to find red paint splashed on my driveway with the words, "This is a family community." The irony made me laugh. My kids were my entire world. That night, I upgraded all my security systems and filed a quiet police report, still trying to avoid attention. Then it happened. If you enjoyed this wild HOA showdown and love real stories with shocking twists, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to QZ Stories. We bring you true tales where justice, chokaran, karma, and drama collide every single week. I went inside for just 10 minutes to answer a phone call. When I came back out, the backyard was silent. My 2 kids, Mia and Jordan, were gone. The gate was wide open. My hands went numb. I called the police, my voice shaking as I tried to explain that I hadn't seen anyone, that the cameras were suddenly offline, and that my children, my babies, were just gone. Hours passed like centuries. Then I got a call from a blocked number. "We're doing what's best for them," the woman's voice said. "You're unstable. We've filed an emergency protective action. The children are safe." I recognized the voice. Cheryl. But what she didn't recognize was me. I wasn't just a quiet single mother with a gardening habit. I was a sitting federal judge on the East Coast Circuit. I'd overseen national security cases, child trafficking trials, and high-profile corruption hearings. I had authority Cheryl couldn't even imagine. I called in 2 favors. First, from a U.S. Marshal friend who'd owed me since 2017. Second, from a cybersecurity analyst who'd traced the HOA's internal communications before. In less than 6 hours, I had everything. A private video of Cheryl and 2 board members escorting my kids into a white van, a falsified mental health complaint filed under my name, and a secret HOA vote approving temporary custody for child wellness. They thought I was powerless. They thought I was just another quiet mom. By the time police knocked on Cheryl's door, she was holding a guardian badge made from a printer and laminate paper. My kids were found inside her house, unharmed but confused, sitting on a couch, with board games and juice boxes, like some twisted summer camp. When I walked into that living room, Cheryl's face turned pale. "I was going to bring them back," she stammered. "I just thought they were in danger." I didn't say a word. I just handed the lead officer my federal badge and watched Cheryl's soul leave her body. She was arrested on the spot for unlawful imprisonment, falsifying state documents, and conspiracy to commit custodial interference. 2 other HOA members were charged too. The Homeowners Association dissolved itself within a week. The property values plummeted. But I stayed. I kept the house, Because after all the whispers, all the stares, and all the fear, I wanted them to see me every single day. My kids are safe now. We have a German Shepherd, a reinforced gate, and more cameras than the Pentagon. And sometimes, I still see Cheryl's old friends drive by slowly, like they're trying to understand how they got it so wrong. They thought I was weak because I was quiet. They didn't know I was a storm in a suit.